Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Vanta and Beret English podcast. I'm Vanta, and I'm so happy you're here with us today. Take a breath, relax your shoulders, and get ready for a calm, friendly lesson about something you'll use in real life very soon, talking naturally at a restaurant.
And I'm Beret. Thank you for joining us. Today we will walk through simple phrases, real conversations, little stories, helpful mistakes to avoid, and practice that will help you feel comfortable ordering food and talking to staff or friends at a restaurant. We'll keep it slow, natural, and friendly so you can shadow, repeat, and speak along.
Imagine the scene. You're hungry and you step into a cozy restaurant. The lights are warm, the smell of food makes you smile, and the person at the door greets you. That first moment matters and will give you the exact sentences you can say so everything feels easy.
Remember, the goal here is not perfect grammar. The goal is clear, calm, and polite communication. Short sentences, please and thank you, and a friendly tone go a long way. Now, let's start with how to be greeted and how to answer simply.
Hello, welcome. How many people? 1, 2, 3? You might hear this, and your simple answer is just 2, please, or 1, please. Keep it short. If you want to add a small detail, you can say, 2, please, a table by the window, or 1, please, a seat near the window if possible. But you don't need to say more than you want to.
Right. And when the host leads you to a table and hands you the menu, say thank you and find your seat. You can say to your friend, I'm hungry, or this place looks nice. In English, I'm hungry. Let's see the menu. That's perfectly natural. Speak like you would in your language, but in English.
Now let's talk about the moment the server comes to take your order. They might say, "Are you ready to order?" Or, "Can I take your order?" Your response can be, "Yes, I'd like the chicken salad, please." Or, "Not yet. Could we have a few more minutes?" If you need more time, say, "Could we have a little more time, please?" Simple and polite.
If you hear any word you don't know on the menu, you can ask small questions. Ask, what is this dish? Or, what's in the soup? If you're worried about spice, ask, is it spicy? Or, how spicy is it? Another way, could you tell me what's in this dish? That's polite and shows interest.
Practice this with me. I'll be the server, and you answer. Ready? Hello, are you ready to order?
Yes, I'm ready. I'd like the grilled chicken with rice, please.
Would you like any sauce on the side?
Yes, please. A little sweet chili sauce. Thank you.
That's a very natural exchange. Notice the small polite words, please and thank you. They make you sound confident and friendly.
Now let's do a longer conversation while we introduce a few useful phrases. Imagine we are two friends at a restaurant. You start.
Wow, the menu looks great. What do you want to try?
I think I'll try the beef noodle soup. It looks warm and comforting. What about you?
I'm thinking about the fish with lemon sauce. It sounds light and fresh. Also, do you want to share an appetizer? The spring rolls look good.
Yes, let's share the spring rolls. And for drinks, I'll have an iced tea. What about you?
I'll have a fresh orange juice. Shall we ask for some recommendations from the waiter?
Good idea. Excuse me, could you recommend something popular here?
The server might say, our most popular dish is the beef noodle and the fish with lemon sauce.
You can reply, great, we'll have the beef noodle and the fish with lemon sauce, and one order of spring rolls to share.
Excellent. Short, friendly, clear. These sentences are perfect for practice. Sometimes in restaurants, people have different needs. Maybe someone is vegetarian, allergic, or doesn't like spicy food. If you're vegetarian, you can say, I'm a vegetarian. Do you have any vegetarian dishes? If you have a food allergy, you might say, I'm allergic to peanuts. Is this dish made with peanuts? The staff will appreciate your honesty.
Yes, safety first. And if you want something to be less spicy, ask, can you make it mild, please? Or could you make it not spicy? If you need no salt, say, no salt, please. or less salt, please. People will try to help.
Now let's practice being unsure about how big a dish is. You might ask, is this dish large or small? Or is this enough for 2 people? Another friendly question, do you recommend this for sharing? These phrases help you plan your order.
Good one. And it's okay to ask for simpler words. If the waiter uses a word you don't know, say, sorry, could you say that again more slowly? Or could you explain that, please? That's polite and helpful.
Let's jump into a complete scene, ordering, small talk, and checking the food. Imagine you've just been served. I'll narrate, you imagine, and then we'll speak the lines. The server places the food and asks, is everything all right? You answer, yes, everything is great, thank you. And if something is missing, say, excuse me, I ordered the spring rolls, but I don't see them yet. Or, excuse me, could I have some napkins? Keep it calm and polite.
I like that. Also, when the food arrives, you can describe it in English to practice adjectives. This soup is hot and tasty. The fish is flaky and fresh. Use short descriptive words: hot, cold, spicy, sweet, salty, fresh, crispy, soft. Speak them out loud. For instance, the spring rolls are crispy. Practice these lines. This is delicious, or I really like this.
Yes, and giving positive comments is a nice cultural touch. People love to hear, this is delicious, or thank you, it's very tasty. It makes the conversation warm and human.
Okay, now let's cover the moment when you're ready for the bill. You can catch the server's eye and say, excuse me, could I have the bill, please? Or, can I get the check, please? Both are correct. Check is more American, bill is British, but both are fine anywhere. If you want to split the cost, say, can we split the bill, please? Or, could we pay separately?
If you are paying with cash and want change, ask, do you take cards? Or, can I pay by card? If the server says yes, you can say, yes, card is fine. If not, you can say, okay, I'll pay cash. If you want to add a tip where appropriate, ask, is service included? Or, how much is service charge? That's useful in many countries.
Let's go through a full finish of meal exchange. I'll be the customer and you be the server. Ready? Excuse me, could I have the bill, please?
Sure, I'll bring it right away. Would you like to split the bill or pay together?
We'll split the bill, please. Could you make 2 bills?
Of course, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
And when you pay, you can say, here's my card, or here's cash. If you're leaving small change for service, say, keep the change, or that's fine, keep the change. A polite thank you very much finishes the interaction nicely.
Great. Now let's address some typical mistakes learners make and how to fix them so you feel confident and natural. First mistake, saying long, complicated sentences when a short sentence will do. For example, instead of saying, I would like to request an order of the aforementioned fried rice with the accompaniment of a small bowl of soup, just say, I'd like the fried rice and a small soup, please. Short and clear is better.
Second mistake, not using please and thank you. Even if you're nervous, add please and thank you. They make the conversation friendly. For example, can I have some water becomes softer with, can I have some water, please? And reply with, thank you.
Third mistake, being too quiet. Speak a little louder than you think you need to. People are busy in restaurants. They may not hear a whisper, but keep it polite and calm, no shouting.
Fourth, some learners translate word for word from their language, and the sentence sounds strange in English. Instead, try to think in simple English phrases. For instance, if you want help choosing a dish, say, what do you recommend? Instead of a long translating sentence.
Fifth, ignoring the menu. Take a moment to read the menu, and if you don't know a word, ask, what does this mean? Or could you explain this dish? Learning from the menu helps your vocabulary.
Now let's practice a longer, very natural restaurant conversation, from entering to leaving, including small mistakes and corrections so you can learn how to recover if something doesn't go perfectly. I'll start and you follow. Hello, welcome. How many people?
2, please.
Right this way. Here are your menus.
Thank you. The table looks comfortable. I'm a little nervous about the pronunciation of some menu words.
That's okay. If you're unsure, ask the server. Could you tell me how to say this? Or what is this? The server will help you. Are you ready to order?
Not yet. I need 1 minute, please.
Of course. Take your time.
Okay, I'm ready. I'd like the grilled salmon with vegetables, please. And could I have the sauce on the side?
Yes, the server replies, no problem. Would you like a salad or rice as a side?
I'll have rice, please.
And for your friend, she says, I'll have the vegetarian curry. The server asks, is it okay if it's medium spicy?
No, please make it mild.
Good. The food arrives and you taste it. You say, this is delicious, but then notice the rice is too salty. You politely say, excuse me, this is a little salty. Could you please make it less salty? The server apologizes and brings a fresh plate. You smile and say, thank you so much.
Later, when you finish and ask for the bill, the server brings it and tells you the amount. If you're splitting, ask, could we split the bill, please? The server will bring 2 receipts. You pay and say, thank you. Everything was lovely. And the server replies, thank you. Have a nice day. You say, you too. Goodbye.
That full scene covers common moments, and it's all about short, polite sentences and clear requests. Now, let's give our listeners a practice exercise they can do alone or with a friend. Try role-playing this with someone. One person is the server, one is the customer. Use these scripts. Are you ready to order? Yes, I'd like. Could you recommend something? Excuse me, could I have? And practice responses like thank you and could we have the bill, please?
If you don't have a partner, record yourself. Pretend you're the server and the customer. Speak both parts, then listen. You'll notice your pronunciation and intonation improve quickly.
Another exercise. Choose 5 dishes on the menu of the next restaurant you visit. Look up their meaning, then make simple sentences. I'd like the beef noodle soup. Or, I'll have the salad, please. Speak them 3 times each. This builds muscle memory.
Also, practice small reactions. When someone says something nice, you can say, that's great, or I'm happy to hear that. If you're unsure, I'm not sure, or maybe works. These short phrases are natural and useful.
Before we finish, let's explore a few polite cultural tips that help you blend in when using English in a restaurant. First, smile. A smile is universal and makes everything easier. Second, use eye contact lightly when speaking with staff. It shows you're engaged. Third, if you're in a country where tipping is common, check the bill for service included. If not, leave a small tip and say, keep the change. Fourth, follow local quiet norms. Some places are lively, some are quiet. Observe and adopt.
Those are excellent tips. And one last thing, be curious and friendly. Ask about local dishes. Say, is this a local specialty? Or how is this usually served? People love sharing culture and you'll get great recommendations.
Okay, listeners, here is today's homework. Practice 5 restaurant sentences out loud every day for the next week. Record 1 short role play where you ask for a dish, ask about an ingredient, order and ask for the bill. Post it or keep it to yourself, but do it. Small, consistent practice builds big confidence.
Thank you so much for joining us today. You practice polite ordering, asking questions, describing food, handling problems, and finishing the bill, all in short, natural sentences. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember that every attempt is progress.
We'll see you next time on the Vantha and Boré English podcast. Keep speaking, keep listening, and most importantly, keep enjoying the food and the conversation. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Practice those sentences and have a delicious day.